What's up, everyone? Welcome to another edition of the Morning Edge. Deb Prez Picks, joined by my man Ricky Bobby Betts down at the Derby. So that is why I have a pink suit. I'm not just wearing one for fun, but we have our 4 best bets for you guys on this Saturday. JT, can you kick us off with your 2 best?
Yeah, I'm gonna get started with the more square one. We got a doubleheader for the Dodgers today. Kershaw's on the mound against the Cubs in Game 1. It's pretty self-explanatory. I think that of these first 2, they're going to jump out and grab this one. I love Kershaw on the mound. 7 innings. There's a little more focus, little more urgency, I guess you'd say, at least for the better teams, because, it's hard to, in a 9-inning game, you can get a little lackadaisical with that good of an offense, just knowing all those runs will come at some point in this game. With 7 runs and a great arm on the mound, you don't really need to screw around about it. I don't think they do. Doubleheader, you want to know you get a game. I think they take care of Game 1 easy. And then the value for me, I'm adding Colorado to that. That was a very valiant effort from Nashville the other night. Ingram stood on his head. Nashville played a hell of a game, but if you saw the way they reacted after dropping that game in overtime, I think they knew just as much as most of us knew that was the series. You had to win that game if Nashville was going to win the series. Nashville could still win a game. They could win this one or the one tomorrow, or the one on Monday. But, after that loss, I find it very hard to believe they do. I thought it would be Colorado in 4 or 5 before this series started, and, I'm going to stand by it. So I love the value we're getting in 2 great teams on that one. And then this last one, putting that little record I was bragging about on the line here, because this game could go 1-0 or it could go, right over the total, but I think it's going to go over the total. We had 2 really tight games to start this one. Now we're into Dallas. I like on the road here. Calgary really likes to turn up the pace whenever they're outside their own barn. Dallas matches up a little better than I think people imagined going into this series, or at least some people did. I love the matchup. I think that, in this playoff-style game, first game on home ice in Dallas, we get 4-2 one way or another. So I like that total.
All right, I love it. I'm going to go to the hardwood first. Coming off a little sweep last night, I'm going to go back to the Bucks here at -125. Been reading the series good so far. We had the Bucks game 1, Celtics game 2, but I love the Bucks at home here. Giannis has really been held down in this series. If you look at his shooting numbers, I think he's due for a breakout game here tonight at home, or this afternoon rather. I love the Bucks here to get it done. I know there's no Middleton. I understand that narrative, but they've looked really good in his absence outside of that second game. So they'll have other guys step up in this one. And I think we get a breakout game here from Giannis at home. And then since I'm down at the Derby, I'm going to go to the horses here. I'm going to take Epicenter here, top 3. So this just means he has to place top 3. He is the favorite to win this thing. I did a whole write-up on it, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. But I think the value here is great for him to place towards the top of that. And then real quick, I'm going to give one more NHL pick, even though it's not streaming. We were just talking about that Flames game. I like the Flames at -1. You can get that at plus money, so I love them to get it done on the road after a tough loss at home. Hopefully they drop a bunch of goals too, so then we can, make it like a 6-0 game. We catch.
I agree. I love that. It's a great idea.
All right, JT, take us home.
All right, guys. Epicenter. All right, I'm gonna put money on him well today. And Matt, have fun at the Derby.
Thanks,
let's
bro.
get back at it, tomorrow. But first, let's start with these wins. See y'all later, guys.